Good morning. Welcome you all. This is a Monday and first day of the Parliament. We all are reading the newspapers and we know that it will be a quite interesting Parliament session because of multiple reasons. So keeping that in mind, one of our speakers, Shri Ajay Kumar, who is a Joint Secretary in the Department of IT, is going there, and so he will be joining us towards the evening. And our other speaker, San Pitroda, had to fly to US on a sudden notice, and he was like supposed to speak to us from video conference, but it's still night in Chicago. It's like 12:15 a.m. So he had like set to change the timing. So he will be probably speaking again towards the evening or tomorrow on a video conference with us. And just to give a brief overview on eWorld and what this forum is all about and who are we all about. I have a small presentation. I will start with that. So our organization is focusing on three major areas: governance, healthcare, and education. And we believe that ICTs have a major role to actually transform these three critical areas which are very important for achieving the Millennium Development Goals. And we are looking at unleashing that change through print, through online, and through our conferences. Our from this conference angle, the key, I will say, base of our work is our eGov magazine. We launched it in February 2005, when even our national e-governance plan was not even approved by the Parliament. It was still in conceptual phase. And we as an organization were very keen that there is a need of a platform to document, to disseminate, and to create a platform on a regular basis, month by month, to document whatever is happening and bring all the stakeholders together. And with that vision, we launched it. That was Dhanidhi Maran launching it in Bhubaneswar in a e-governance conference, along with Secretary IT R. Chandrasekhar. So that was 6 years back, 77 issues back. We recently celebrated our 75 uninterrupted issues of eGov magazine, and I think in the whole Asia, Africa, and Middle East, we are the only organization which has been doing it month by month, day by day. We also run a portal called egovonline.net, being updated daily by our team, and again tracking whatever is happening in the field of e-governance every day, every minute. Again, our another publication is eHealth. Again, a very important track of this event. eHealth is still, I will say, not yet taken off in India, in Asia, and many other developing parts of the world. eHealth is still in nascent phases, and we thought that there is need of advocacy and awareness in this area, and we launched it in 2006. And again, we have a portal on eHealth, which is again a very popular portal for eHealth and other related practitioners and people who are interested in the subject. And digital learning is all about ICT in education. We focus on ICT in schools, ICT in higher education, ICT in vocational education, and ICT in education policy. So that's the platform we are focusing, and through our online and through our portal, which is called digitallearning.in. And our other initiatives are like the World Education Summit, again a global platform for debating the ICT in education issues. One of the biggest, I think, initiatives in India, which is World Education Summit, which is presented by our Digital Learning Division. eAsia is another flagship event of ours. We have been focusing on it since 2006. We have this event launched in Thailand. We had collaborated with the Ministry of IT in Thailand, and we took it to Putrajaya and Kuala Lumpur in 2007 and 8, and then in Colombo, where the President Office hosted it in 2009, and this year we are taking it to Dhaka, Bangladesh. And just to put in on record, Akhtar Basha and Walter Fust were our keynote speakers in Putrajaya event, 2007. Hope you remember that, sir. And so we have had a very our vision was to and is to creating a platform for knowledge sharing in ICT, not only in India but also outside India, in Asia. And eIndia has been our flagship conference, which is going to be 7 years doing it, and it is the largest ICT event in whole Asia. Around 4,000 people attended every year. It started in Delhi, it has moved on to Hyderabad, and this year it will be held in Ahmedabad in December. And India is a very interesting place to be in. As you know, India has established ourselves as a IT exports superpower, but we are still not doing enough for ICT for the poor, ICT for the rural areas, and ICT for the underserved. And if we are able to somehow combine these two forces, the high level energy of companies who are looking at exports, and match it with the demands of the poor, we will have a very, very interesting scenario coming up. So we are in a interesting place in India, and we are looking at an organization to, as CSDMS and ILETS, to bridge that gap between the forwards and the digital laggards. We have in this event eWorld very salient features. We have sessions happening all over 3 days. We are having workshops organized by Euro India, workshops organized by Copenhagen Business School, and many other workshops. We are going to have awards night tomorrow, in which we will have a lot of more than 250 organizations applied for awards. We had jury awards, and we have a public choice award, in which more than 100,000 people are voted online to select the best of the projects. So tomorrow morning we will have a keynote address by Kapil Sibal, and tomorrow evening we will have the award ceremony, which will be graced by Shri Sindhia, who is a minister in Ministry of Commerce. And we will have an expo on ICT and e-governance and e-health, which will be launched tomorrow. So it's a interesting set of dimensions in this forum. We have more than 24 countries who are participating over the next 3 days, which countries including Philippines, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, Bahrain, Sudan, Bangladesh, Somalia, Vietnam, Nepal, Egypt, Afghanistan, to name a few, and many more. And our key partner worked with us since inception of the eGov magazine and the first eIndia and the first eAsia. This ministry has been very, very supportive and actively helping us in shaping up the whole agenda. We have partnered with Department of Telecom, which is leading a important role in rural connectivity in India. Department of Science and Technology, which is taking a big initiative for open data initiatives. Like India is like now looking at how to move to the proactive disclosure regime with the RTI, right to information, and DST is taking an important role for building up a open data platform for India, building up those policies. We have partnered with IGNU, which is taking initiative to launch courses for rural telecenter operators, and we have partnered with Aadhaar, which is providing the unique identity to each of the citizens in the country. So it's a interesting set of people who are involved in this building up this mega event. And we have the great support of our supporting partners, Commonwealth Secretariat based in UK, Copenhagen Business School, Commonwealth Telecom Organization, GDCO Sudan, Euro India Spirit, in which CSDMS is a partner, HL7 India, which is like leading initiatives on the health care standards. OPSI is the Telecom Association body. ICTA is the ICT agency of Sri Lanka. MATE is the Hardware Association in India, and the World Bank, which is collaborating with us to bring a large team from Moldova and Tajikistan who are arriving tomorrow. And they are going to hold a special session on cooperation between Asia and these countries in Central Asia. So it's an interesting set of people who are here. And we have also involved the private sector in a big way. As we all are aware, if you are talking about ICT, you cannot achieve anything without involving the private sector. So we have an interesting set of leading innovators from the private sector, which is NIIT, STPI is a government body on software exports, HP, Red Hat, SAS, BMC Software, Polycom, Presto, Trend Micro, SAP, HCL, Wipro, and LG Wear. So with this brief intro, I welcome you all to an exciting 3-day eWorld Forum 2011. Thank you very much.